welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you again. Thank you for joining in today. I know that I have been absent. I know that I have promised weekly videos. My apologies. Not only did I slightly run out of ideas, but I also just celebrated my 25th birthday! And I didn't do too much because I thought about making a little birthday vlog or something. But it was on a Tuesday and people work on a Tuesday, so I didn't really get to do anything yet. But hopefully this weekend we'll have something in store. I don't know, I didn't plan anything for myself. There's nothing in particular I wanted to do, but maybe I'll be surprised. Who knows? Your birthday was this month too? Happy birthday to ya! And if your birthday was also Tuesday, double happy birthday to ya! I just turned 25, and I just want to say real quick before I get into today's project. 25 is weird. It's weird. When your grandma is talking about an antique that she's had, let's say she's had this watch for 25 years, and you go, "Okay, grandma, how long you had this watch?" And she goes, "It's been 25 years. I bought that 25 years ago." You go, "Damn, that's a long ass time to own something." 25 for people, I know it's young. I know I'm gonna look back one day and be like, I didn't even realize just how young I really was. It does feel weird because I feel very caught in between millennials and Gen Z. So I feel like I don't fit in anywhere in particular. I feel out of touch a lot. I'm really caught in between. I don't really know where I fit in or belong. I'd like to put myself with Gen Z if that's all right with you guys. I'd like to group myself in with you. I really don't feel like I belong with the millennials. Anyways, enough babbling about that. We are gonna do a project today. I'm so happy to see you. One of my favorite things about art is that you can do it to anything. But I have a room outside that is dedicated to me and my sessions. What? My sessions! And I really haven't had the money or the time so far to really do anything with it and decorate it and spruce it up. So right now it just looks like kind of like, a normal everyday mudroom. It's a little entrance part before you come into the rest of the house. It's really nice. It has 2 doors and it's full of windows and I love it. It just needs a little TLC. I just got a chair in there a couple months ago. I was standing for a long time, so it's coming together, but it's not as funky and as pretty and as unique as I thought it would be by now, but it's okay. We are getting there. So I was at Five Below the other day, waiting to pick up some food that was not ready just yet, and I had time to kill. So I ran in there. What do they have to offer? Nothing good lately. Let me just put that out there. But I did happen to find this little table. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure this was only $5 too. You go in there sometimes and they have things for like 10, 15, 20. I'm pretty sure this was only like $5. So I was like, of course I've got to have it because my room out there, and I needed a table so bad. They did have a couple different colors. I believe there was white, of course. There was blue, I believe, and a green, more like a limeish green. So I went with white because I thought then I could paint it. So instead of having something plain sitting out there, because I really don't like plain things. I like things that have a pattern, and I like to enjoy things. So I'm going to paint it. And you get to follow along with me for that today and see what the outcome is and what we do and how we go about it and how it looks at the end and give you some ideas, because you can do this too. You can definitely go to Five Below and you can follow this exact project. So now if you look at the bottom of the box, this is what it's going to look like when it's done. Obviously I'm going to have to assemble it, which doesn't look too hard. It looks like the instructions are on the back. That's different. Okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna paint it first. I'll take this out. We'll get it ready. I got some paints down here. I have an idea of what I want to do. I was scrolling through Pinterest. What? Scrolling through print? Why can't I say this fucking word? What the fuck? The dog saw a squirrel. Then I saw the squirrel. The squirrel was carrying something huge. What do you have? Like a whole piece of fucking bread or something? Woo! So here's the table. This is pretty cute. It's not very big, but if you're not looking for something very big, this is perfect for putting outside, something like that, in a mudroom, in a sesh room, wherever you want to put it. I mean, this is actually not a bad size at all. Like this is perfect. This will do exactly what I want it to do. So it comes with some stuff here. Let's take this out. Here are the little legs. We got some screws here. Hopefully I won't need any tools because then I might puke. So, all right, let's get started. So I grabbed a little Clorox wipe so I can wipe this down real quick because it isn't covered. As you could see, it was touchable right through the box. So there's some mark on here. Is this dirt? No, it's coming off kind of. What the bullshit? Our table is clean. Let's do a quick rundown of the supplies that you'll need if you're following along with what I'm doing. If not, you want to do your own thing, you're just here for shits and giggles, you can skip this, you can do whatever you want. You have free will, man. We're humans. I got a couple different paintbrushes here. I chose to go with small ones. I think those will be easier to work with, flatter, and then the other two are kind of skinnier. I got a pencil, I got an eraser. Gonna use these to draw the design on first. Got a little ruler. I don't know if I'm gonna need this. I got it just in case if you want to use a ruler or something for straight lines. We may need this. This may come in handy. And we've got our paints. These things are old as shit. I've had these for years. It's okay. I'm gonna use them until I can't no more. It's gonna be like a yellow in the middle with a face, and then we're gonna do like this checker design. I think the inside of like the flower itself is gonna be like pink and blue. I think I don't know yet. No, I'm confident. This is happening. It's being pink and blue and the checkered, okay? And then on the outside of the flower, it's gonna have another checker design, like following it. It'll make sense when you see it. Also, I almost forgot, we have a bowl. If you have anything of a circular shape, this will come in handy. Me, I suck at drawing circles. You might be good. That's all right. Get you a bowl if you need one. Hello! Don't mind the little stance leg here. There's nothing I can do. We gotta work with what we got, okay? I'm up and coming, so. Just stick our bowl, little dog hair. Get off of there. Oh my God. I've never seen anything so perfect. Give us a like, a thumbs up for the perfect circle, please. Okay, and I'm just gonna try to line it up best that I can. Now, for some reason, I was struggling with the ruler, so I decided to just go ahead and freehand the lines here. And then I came to a point where I needed to erase a mistake. And as I was trying to erase, I realized that it was just making it worse and smearing and making it look very dirty. So the eraser is actually not very good for this project or kind of material. Here's a quick tip for doing this project. If you've made mistakes like I have, and you need to clean some lines up to make things a little more symmetrical or whatever you're doing, a Clorox wipe on this material makes it come off so easy. You just take a wipe off, especially with the pencil. Please do this with a pencil. Once you wiped it off, you can take a little piece of paper towel, dry it up a bit, and you're ready to restart. Now, I did go ahead and fill in these two petals, and this was so that we could get an idea of how it's gonna look. I wanted to see if the colors were gonna clash together well, and have an idea for where my lines were going to be and for starting the pattern. So I filled it in with the pink and blue, and I'm pretty satisfied with the way it looks, so I think I'm going to go ahead and finish doing the rest of the circle and filling in the lines, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start painting it. Using your eyeballs, you're going to notice that the tablecloth has now changed. What that means is Easter has passed and this is taking me a really long time. That's okay though, it's coming along great and everything's going super well, so it looks great. I'm happy with the results. As you can see, we changed the gold on top to yellow. I think that looks a lot better. Originally the middle was going to be gold too, but I think that the yellow looks a lot better and stands out a lot better too, especially with the clash of the blue and the pink. You'll notice what I'm doing now is adding a layer of color shift paint. Not only is it going to lighten up the color of the pink a little bit because I do think the pink is a little too dark, but it's also going to add this light effect. So wherever the table is sitting in the sunlight, it'll color shift depending on how the light is hitting it. So I'm only going to cover the pink, green, and the yellow with the color shift paints. I'm going to leave the blue matte. I think that will add a really nice unique look, so when it is sitting in the sunlight, the blue will still be visible and it'll kind of stand out and peek between the color shifting effects of the pink and everything surrounding it. Salutations. Holy moly, are you ready to put this thing together? I'm so excited. Let's get our legs and screws out. Our instructions are on the back here. And there's our screws, and then we have 3 legs total. So let's go ahead, oh, get that. So let's screw these in by hand first, just to get them in place.
There you go.
Wow, thank you so much. Now you are going to need a tool to screw these in place so that they're nice and tight. By hand, it's not going to get it just right the way it needs to be. So go ahead and find you something that you can screw these in with. And just look at that, everybody. It's all done. It's all complete. It's built, put together, ready to go. And it's really short. I wasn't expecting it to be so short, but that's all right. For comparison, I wanted to stand next to the table and show you just how short it was. And then I wanted to squat down to it, and I accidentally fell. That's alright. We get back up. We fall, we get back up. That's right. Yes, we do. Hello! Welcome outside. I got some Rust-Oleum clear enamel. This is going to be the clear coat that I'm spraying on top of the table to keep everything nice and fresh looking. Don't want to mess up the paint or anything. So I'm going to let this dry for a little bit. And once it's nice and dry, I can bring it inside and start setting it up. And I'm so excited. Here it is in the sun. You can see the color shift reflecting in the light. You know, this was so much fun to make, and I hope that you all had fun joining me, and I hope that you make this too. Don't judge my chair, don't come for my chair. It's basic. I'm gonna get a new one day. What am I doing? Checking out the scene? How is it? Is it good, Sarah? How you feeling? Must be good. Oh! Well, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!